replace stonewalling and evasion to make the massacre an open subject of Western history. Only then will true closure come. In closing, I've tried to capture a few of my own sentiments in a piece of barnyard verse. I write barnyard verse. She killed the time. What else can an 80-year-old man do? I call it the Ode to the Massacre Victims. We come to this hallowed place to honor those who went before. They were the pioneers of her race and creators of her family lore. Cattle, gold, and earthly life gone with the blink of an eye, entire families brutally slain amid the sound of the orphan cry. From Spadra Landing in Beller Springs, wagons headed west to seek new homes and better lives, and then they stopped to rest. This quiet meadow in Utah seemed the perfect place, but evil walked this sacred ground to shame the human race. Do your duty was the cry of 60 fiends from hell. They not only did their grisly task, they did it oh so well, leaving 17 sobbing orphans too young to tell the tale. What can we do as descendants to make it all seem well? Bodies were stripped of clothes and gold and left scattered across the plain. Wolves and ravens did their part to desecrate those from the train. For 18 months they were treated like garbage tossed to the wind. A Christian burial denied them without presence of kith or kin. Major Carlton came to bury the dead and construct a Christian cross. He investigated the cause of death and reported on the loss. Justice almost came here with a man named Cradleball, but the politics in Salt Lake forced him to withdraw. There's the story of the orphans stuck in the killer's lair, waiting for Dr. Forney and Captain Lynch to end their long despair. Old Jim Lynch found them and brought them across the plains to join their loving relatives, all casualties of the wagon train. I heard the story long, long ago. As I sat at Grandma's knee, she shared her frontier philosophy of what is to be will be. Grandma spoke of Colonel William Dame and a bishop named Isaac Haight. She recalled the name of John D. Lee and how he met his fate. The human remains we honor today have been ravaged by nature and man. Their grave torn down in 1861 on the order of an upturned hand. The Goodsey Creek also took its toll when it washed the grave away. A backhoe incident in recent years was a further price to pay. Many things remain undone. The full story must be told. It's time to step up to the plate and with the truth be bold. We all know who did the awful deed and where the gold and cattle went. Making it part of a history class is time much better spent. What was done so many years ago should now be left behind. What lies ahead for these tortured souls should be a challenge for our minds. Each of us has a viewpoint of where we need to go. It is time to reach consensus. Our dead would want it so. I appreciate the opportunity to present these sentiments, and I hope they meet the sentiments of my foundation. Our long-range goal is to seek protection in perpetuity for this sacred ground. We're prepared to pursue this goal from now until eternity. Our dead relatives deserve nothing less. Now I would like Fancher, who is the curriculum director for Green Forest Schools, who has single-handedly worked through the curriculum committees to get this back